Hey everyone, welcome back to the English Learning Podcast. I'm Tom, and I'm really glad you're tuning in with us today.
And I'm Jenna. It's always awesome to have you join us. Whether you're walking, commuting, or just relaxing, thanks for letting us be part of your day.
We've got a great episode lined up, and I think today's topic is super useful for language learners especially.
Yeah, for sure. So, let's get into it. Today we're diving into consistency, why it matters, and how it can totally change your English learning game.
Maybe we should start by unpacking what consistency actually means. Jenna, how do you think about it?
For me, consistency is all about showing up, even if it's just for a few minutes every day. It's not about being perfect or studying for hours. It's about building a routine you stick with.
Exactly. I used to think I needed to cram for hours to make progress. But really, small steps every day beat a huge session once in a while.
That's so true. Honestly, even 5 minutes a day can make such a difference if you keep at it.
Thinking back, I've noticed that learners who stick to even a tiny routine make way more progress. Why do you think consistency is so powerful for language learning?
Our brains love patterns. When you touch English every day, even just a bit, your mind stays in that learning mode. It's almost like watering a plant. You can't just dump a bucket once a month and expect it to thrive.
That makes so much sense. And I bet listeners can relate. It's tough to remember vocabulary if you leave big gaps between your studies.
Absolutely. And honestly, consistency helps with confidence too. You start to trust yourself, and that motivation snowballs.
You know, there are some big myths about consistency. Have you ever heard people say they don't have time to practice every day?
All the time. People assume they need to study for an hour, but honestly, 10 minutes can be enough. It's about the habit, not the length.
Right. I think short, consistent effort keeps things fresh and less stressful.
Plus, making it too big of a deal can actually stop people from starting. It's more about just doing something, even if it's tiny.
Let's talk about building those habits. How can someone fit English practice into a busy day?
Honestly, I think weaving English into what you already do helps a ton. Like listening to a podcast on your commute or reviewing vocab while brushing your teeth.
I love that. I even made flashcards for the back of my phone so I could review while waiting in line.
That's clever. Little tricks like that make consistency so much easier.
It's easy to give up if your goals are too big or vague. How do you suggest people set realistic goals that keep them coming back?
Breaking goals down makes a huge difference. Instead of be fluent, try learn 5 new words this week. That's actually doable, and you'll feel that progress.
Yeah, and those small wins really add up. They make you feel good, which keeps you motivated to keep going.
Exactly. Achieving tiny goals is like giving your brain a high five every day.
You know, sometimes life just gets in the way, and you miss a day or a few. How do you bounce back without feeling guilty?
Oh, it happens to everyone. The key is not to beat yourself up. Just start again the next day, even if it's only for a couple of minutes. Consistency is about coming back, not about never slipping.
That's so refreshing. I think sometimes people feel like missing a day means they failed, but it really doesn't.
Totally. It's all about the long game. As long as you return, you're still making progress.
Switching gears a little, how important do you think it is to celebrate progress, even if it's tiny?
Honestly, it's huge. Noticing those wins keeps you motivated. Maybe you understood a tricky phrase or finished a chapter. Celebrate it with a treat or a happy dance.
I still remember the first time I could understand a whole song in Spanish. That little victory totally fired me up to keep learning.
I love that. Those moments really are fuel for your motivation engine.
That actually reminds me, consistency doesn't have to be boring. What are some ways to make it more fun?
Changing up your routine helps a lot. Maybe try a new podcast, watch a funny YouTube video in English, or play word games with friends. When you enjoy it, you'll want to keep coming back.
I've even seen people keep streaks with language apps, and those little badges can be surprisingly motivating.
Totally. Gamifying your routine makes it feel like less of a chore and more like a daily adventure.
Speaking of streaks, do you ever recommend people track their progress?
Oh, absolutely. Even just putting a check mark on a calendar feels satisfying. It's a visual reminder of your effort, and it can keep you accountable on days when motivation dips.
I've tried that, and it's wild how proud you feel seeing a whole row of check marks. It pushes you to keep going just so you don't break the chain.
Exactly, and it's a tiny way to reward yourself for sticking with it.
Funny you say that consistency isn't just for language learners. Jenna, have you ever tried to learn something new and struggled without a routine?
Definitely. I tried learning guitar and thought I'd just pick it up when I had time. Months went by and I barely improved. But once I set a little schedule, I got way better, way faster.
Same with me and running. If I only went when I felt like it never happened. But when I made it a habit, even just quick runs, I actually stuck with it.
Exactly. It's the habit that builds the skill, not those rare bursts of effort.
So, for everyone listening, what's one small step they could try this week to build consistency?
Pick something you enjoy, a podcast episode, a TV show, a word game, and commit to doing it daily, even if it's only 5 minutes. The key is just to start.
I love that. Don't worry about being perfect. Just keep showing up and trust that progress is happening, even if it feels slow.
And remember, every little bit counts. Be proud of yourself for every step you take.
All right, that brings us to the end of today's episode. We really hope you found these tips helpful and maybe even a little inspiring.
If you enjoyed this chat, we'd love for you to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss future episodes. We've got lots more topics coming up.
Thanks so much for hanging out with us today. Keep practicing a little every day, and you'll be amazed at how far you'll go.
We'll see you next time on the English Learning Podcast. Take care and happy learning.